Welcome back again. Today we are going to look at the top reasons on why you might actually fail. So, let's get started. There are a lot of ways in which people really fail in life. But if you look deep enough, you would find that almost all the root causes of all the problems intersect together onto a few important things. And that is what we are going to talk about today. So, you might think, why is the title so pessimistic? If you are a person who finds it hard to take in negativity from around you, get over it, or convert it into something positive, then life is going to be real hard for you. Life is all about yin and yang, and it's you who has to understand it and work towards finding the light even in the darkness around you. With that, let's start with the most common reasons for failure. Unclear or no purpose or goals. Now, this is really dangerous. If you are a person who wants to really do something specific with your life but you are lost, you can be helped by showing you the right direction to go get that. But if you are a person without any purpose or goals, then no one can basically decide the goal for you. That is something that you have to discover on your own. While it's all about self assessment, you can try finding your goals by either seeing what you like doing every day, what real challenges you have every day in life, what you are really good at, and what you can do to make life better not just for you but for others around you. But this should be your first priority before anything else because you need to decide what path you want to take in life before you are ready to face any obstacles in it. Lack of self belief, trust, and confidence on yourself. Now, while you might have set your goals, it does not end there. That's just the first step towards your journey. You must truly believe and trust your potential. You must believe that you stand for something better. You must believe that where you are today is not where you would be tomorrow. You must believe that difficult things always comes to pass, but only for those who really work to get over it. If you really believe yourself, have the trust and self-confidence, then life is going to be amazing right for you. Otherwise, you will fall apart sooner or later, and you may or may not have anyone to motivate or support you or bring you back up. The best motivator to you would be yourself. You need not be afraid of the consequences. Rather, the naysayers have to be. Poor planning. Yes, you have set your goals, you believe yourself, but none of that really counts if you don't plan your journey out before you start it. In fact, it's very important to plan your daily activities. A poor plan is at least even better than no plan at all. Your plan need not be perfect, but the most important thing is to have a proper time slotted plan. Set your short term and long term goals and milestones. Get yourself up every day and make sure that you adhere to it. Even if you are not able to stick to it, you will eventually get there at some point of time. You need to value every bit of time in life since once it is lost, you can never get it back. So if you are someone without a plan, that means that your time is managed by someone or something else and not by you. Lack of self discipline. Yes, you have goals, you believe yourself, and you have a plan. But again, none of these matter unless you really are having that self discipline in your life. You must have the grit, determination, and must work hard as per your plan. And I know that you will sweat a lot in the way. But that's how life is. You need to sweat to really achieve something amazing in life. Maintain a proper calendar, get up, work on what you have planned, and make sure that you do it all without someone else pushing you. It's very important to push yourself because sooner or later you might be the only person who can push yourself to the limits. You need to have that fire in you if you really want to do something. Else, I suggest that you stop and think a bit more on whether you are doing things right. If you are someone who procrastinates a lot, that is going to kill you badly sooner or later. Not being open to learning. It's very important to know that no one ever knows everything. You have to understand that first, crush your ego, and make sure that you keep learning every day. Be it from your mistakes, your success, inspiration, books, videos, or whatnot. You have to make sure that you learn something every day. And the important thing is, you need to be open. It's not just your field you have to learn from. You need to be open to other fields of studies as well. For instance, great designers and inventors take inspiration from the nature around them to build an amazing creation. Would you have flights if Wright brothers did not learn from the birds? You never know. It's all about keeping your mind open for knowledge, not be biased, and learn as much as you can from the people around you. It can really help you sometime along the way. The excuse I see people often saying is that I want to do this but I don't know how to start. I would say move on and be honest because we are in an information age and if you really want to do it, you will learn it somehow and do it and not give me that lame excuse. But this is different if a person actually starts doing it and is stuck along the way. Such people can be helped. You need to start. Lack of humbleness, humility, and respect. Whoever you may be, whatever you are, whatever you do, you need to really respect people around you. Treat them as equals and show the utmost humbleness, humility, and respect to everyone, irrespective of the difference between you. This is really important, not just to reach your full potential, but also to become a better human being. If you are someone who does not treat your employees well, or is a racist, or believes that you are the god of the world, I really sympathize you. Lack of a good support system. You will fail. That I can guarantee you. And there is nothing bad about that. But if you are just alone in your journey all the way, it might be difficult for you. Yes, there are ways in which you can motivate yourself and get back up. But the journey is often smoothened if you have a good support system in place. Be it your family, your team, your friends, well wishers, or anyone for that matter. Having people around you when you really need them matters a lot if you want to have a sane life. Not just this, you won't be able to market or sell your product, have the right customers, or do whatever you need if you don't have the right network of people around you. But when you make use of your support system, remember that it goes both ways. Give support when others need it, and you will get support when you really need it without even expecting it. The blindness to the ecosystem around you. Things are not always going to work out the way you have planned. For instance, who would have predicted COVID 19 or demonetization or George Floyd or anything like that for that matter? It's all about having a clear eye for the ecosystem around you, being ready to face any kind of challenge. And of course, you cannot predict the n factorial permutations and combinations that you might face, but it is very important not to be blind to them. Look out for various signals, be ready and prepared to act anytime. If you're just going to continue doing what you keep doing without looking out for this, you might actually end up in some other destination than what you had originally planned. The greed, misery, and overconfidence. You might be rich, you might have achieved whatever you had wanted in life, you might be wealthy, but if you want to keep all that to yourself and not help others, then all your success means nothing to the world. Yes, you might ask, I earned it, and shouldn't I have it? Yes. Have what you really want to satisfy your needs and share what you can. But if you are a great individual, you would try to share something with others even if you can't afford it. Now that's selflessness, and when you do that, I have nothing to say. Hats off to you. See if you can really avoid all these mistakes in life, and maybe you can actually become better than who you are today. We hope all the tips given in this video were useful for you. If you are interested in learning more, visit timecampus.com today.